Kenya Sevens national team head coach Kevin Wambua had mixed reactions regarding the performance of the two representative teams at the Safari Sevens in Nairobi. Wambua lauded Shujaa's unblemished performance on day one after they won all their 3 games, but was unhappy by the shock 22-7 loss the Morans suffered against National 7 Series champions KCB. Our reporter Elijah Uka was at the RFUA grounds and filed this report.
After a 2-year hiatus, the iconic Safari Sevens made its much-anticipated return, but this time to the home of rugby, the RFUEA grounds, for the first time since 2019. Shujaa was expected to ease through their group games with relative ease, and they made it 3 out of 3, blowing away South Africa All-Stars 36-0, Uganda Sevens 17-5, and Tropic Sevens 33-5.
I think the level of players has been impressive. We're playing with tempo, we're playing with accuracy, and the skill level is quite fantastic. The first 4 games for the 2 teams, I think we had only 1 handling error, and that's the level that we have to play at if we want to really get back to the circuit.
We've been concentrating mostly on the skills part, with the conditioning part coming up at the end of every session, so I think that's evident enough on the pitch.
Shujaa will take on Red Wailers Sunday at 10:22 a.m. in their last group game as they continue with their title defense.
It's towards a bigger picture of building towards the Challenger Series, where we need to work our way towards qualifying back to the HSBC World Rugby 7 Series.
Morans had started their campaign with 2 wins out of 2, beating Western Province 24-0 and Samurai 14-12, and looked set to notch another win when they played KCB Rugby in their 3rd game. However, the Morans slipped, losing 22-7 to the Bankers. They will now have to beat Germany in their last group game at 11:06 a.m. in order to book a semi-spot.
We knew KCB was going to be physical, but we didn't stick to our structures, we didn't stick to our game plans. So that's a good lesson for them, and that's why it's important for the Morans to play this kind of tournament so that they can understand the pressure that comes with this kind of games.
The Kenya Lionesses were in a class of their own as they saw off Tax, Uganda Women and Carbs in their games to maintain a perfect record. Carbs, on the other hand, only lost to Lionesses but saw off Tax Sevens and Tropic Sevens. Lionesses will take on Tropic Sevens in their last group game at 11:28 a.m. with the Carbs game versus Uganda starting immediately after. The women's final is scheduled to take place from 4:37 p.m. with the men's final slated to start at 5:02 p.m.
It's a good outing for Shujaa and Lionesses in day 1 of the Safari Sevens as they managed to delight the crowds with the beautiful and scintillating rugby. As for Morans and the Carbs, it's back to the drawing board if they want to reach the finals of the Safari Sevens 2023. Elijah Oko, NTV Sports, RFUEA grounds.